Yep. Yep. You already know who it is. King Ade. You're with the Wizards Review. What's going on, man? What's going on, y'all? We're just gonna get right into it, man. You know, there's another game going on right now. If you were in the DMV, you already know what I'm talking about. But I had to come through, and I had to hold down us Wizards fans. So let's just get right into it, man. We got another win, 2 in a row, and we beat Brooklyn, man. So it was a big win, a big team win, man. So I'm definitely happy about it. Before we even go any further, man, I just want to send a special shout out and say happy birthday to the rookie, Denny, man. Just happy birthday, man. We're hoping for a bright future for you with the Wizards. You're looking good out there. You're looking poised, and we really like that. So, again, happy birthday, brother. All right, so you know how I do. If we lose a game, I start with what I liked, and then I end with what I didn't like. If we win a game, I start with what I didn't like, and I end it with what I did like. So, without further ado, I'm going to go to what I didn't like. And there were a couple of things in the game I didn't like, you know what I mean? So, one was the three-point defense. We let them get too many threes, man. They were hitting threes all night. Brooklyn was hitting threes all night. And, you know, we gotta be real. Because, you know, I would have put on my list, you know, I didn't like KD scoring. I didn't like Kyrie doing what he was doing out there. I could have really put that down there, but that's KD and Kyrie, though, man. So, you know, we held them to what we could do. The biggest thing is getting the win, and we got that, you know what I mean? But having them on the floor made other players on the Nets have wide open shots because they had so much attention to them. So, you know, I know, but I still didn't like the three-point. I didn't like the defense that we were giving up. I just didn't like that, even though I understand why. Another thing I didn't like was in the second quarter. You know, I liked how we started the second quarter, but the rest of the second quarter, we was giving up too many easy baskets. The momentum after the hot start of the second quarter, it went away, and we didn't keep the energy up. So I definitely didn't like that. So I'm hoping we work on that, keep the energy, keep the focus, not give up leads, not let them take leads when we're starting out very well. So I didn't like that. And then the last thing that I didn't like was Westbrook shooting. He had a terrible field goal percentage tonight. He didn't shoot well at all tonight. But he did a lot of other things, and we're going to get into that. But I definitely didn't like the shooting. I'm going to keep saying it. He needs to shoot 5 less shots a game. He needs to shoot 5 less shots a game. Those 5 shots should turn into assists or pass leading to the assist instead of the shot. You know what I mean? Because missing that many shots is almost like having a turnover. You know what I mean? So it's too many missed shots. I didn't like that. But those are really the 3 things that I didn't like tonight. Other than that, man, I liked a lot of what I saw again tonight. And again, we're just going to get into it. Number 1, Beal. Again, Beal's aggressiveness. He set the tone tonight. And I really like that. He put up points. He assisted. He rebounded. He had double-digit rebounds. He had a double-double tonight. So we definitely like that. He did everything out there tonight. He was playing defense. Like, that's the thing, man. When Beal plays defense, that's when things get real crazy. You know what I mean? So I definitely like that. Definitely in the first quarter, I liked our ball movement. I liked our ball movement throughout the game, honestly. I like the ball movement throughout the game. The offense is really flowing, and I definitely like that. And you know what? I think Rui coming back really solidified the offense. It really calmed things down. He really is a big part to what we're trying to do. And I didn't realize, I knew he was a big piece, so I'm not going to act like I didn't know that. But I see how his presence on the floor has calmed the rest of the team down. It solidified our starting 5. Any of our starters can go for 15, 20 a night. Any of the starters. Like, any given night, any of the starters could drop 20 points. And I really like that. You know what I mean? So speaking of Hachimura, I definitely like his offense. He showed a lot of versatility offensively tonight. And he was holding his own against KD. You know, again, it was KD. You know what I mean? So he was holding his own. But he was scoring, he was rebounding, he was doing a lot of stuff that we need, and I definitely like that. We were getting to the line. I definitely like, especially again, Beal setting the tone. But the team got to the line as a whole. We shot well at the free throw line compared to other games we had this season, so I definitely like that. Our offensive rebounding. We rebounded the ball. We got it in the on the offensive boards. We got it in. You know what I mean? I was kind of worried, like earlier games in the season. I was like, I don't know if we could keep up in the paint, but the Nets have a formidable front court with Allen and Jordan running the center. So for us to have those offensive rebounds like we were having tonight, it showed me like, all right, we can do what we need to do down there. So it gave me ease moving forward in the season. I like our third quarter defense. Again, the second quarter, I didn't like how it ended. I thought we slacked. But the third quarter, we came out and we forced a lot of turnovers. We forced a lot of steals. And I definitely like that, man. We got to keep that up. You know what I mean? The energy level that I really like how that energy that the Wizards have when they're playing defense, when they're focused. It definitely looks good. And it leads up to my next point of what I like. And it was Westbrook's presence throughout the game, but especially in the fourth quarter. But his presence on the floor, you know, I've been paying attention to John Wall because I don't know, like in previous episodes, I've told you, you know, when Russ got traded for John Wall, you know, it hurt me because John Wall, you know, he's still my favorite player. You know what I mean? I still got mad love for John Wall, and he's balling. He's doing very well out Houston. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And him and Westbrook have similar energies on the basketball court, in my opinion. As far as, you know, they show emotion. They have a lot of emotion on the floor, and I feel like that emotion feeds off. But I think the Wizards for this season needed new energy. Even though they needed the same type of energy, but they needed new energy. And I think Russell Westbrook provides that, because when I watch Westbrook on the floor and interacting with his teammates, even when he wasn't playing and he's on the bench, his energy, his presence just, to me, gives a confidence to the rest of the team, and it feeds off. So I definitely just see that every time I watch them play. But tonight in the fourth quarter, he definitely set the tone. He calmed things down. He made plays, had a lot of assists, rebounds. He did everything in the fourth, man. And I definitely like what I saw from him, man. Again, I just don't like his shooting, you know what I mean? But there was shots that he missed that he had to take. As a guard, wide open in the NBA, there was like a three-pointer at the end of the game, towards the end of the game, that it was, the shot clock was running down, and you know, they left him open, and he missed the shot, but he had to take it. I wasn't mad at that shot, but there were other shots throughout the game that I'm like, yo, you could get the ball to a teammate that can shoot better. But overall, man, I have no complaints for Westbrook, man. I have no complaints with the effort that he's been showing throughout the season. Tonight they cut the turnovers down. The team as a whole didn't turn the ball over like that. So that definitely contributes to how we win games, and we have to keep doing that. So I definitely like that. Is there anything else that I missed? Oh, again, one more, the last thing, man. Lopez, man. I mean, I love Bryant. Bryant had a big game, a big double-double. You know what I mean? I definitely like our center. I like how we look at center right now. But I like Lopez as our backup center, man. He's a solid backup. Like, there was a time, like, when our starting center would go out, like if Bryant went out like a season ago, they would have to put like Mahinmi in. And you put Mahinmi in, the drop-off is tremendous. You know what I mean? The production, the potential of production drop-off is tremendous. But with Robin Lopez, even though he doesn't have a skill set as good as Thomas Bryant, especially on the offensive end, he has a good enough skill set. He hits threes. He hit a three tonight. He scores in the paint. He rebounds. He does a lot of things, man. So we're definitely solid at the center position, man. And I definitely like that, man. So those are really everything I like. And everything that I like, when you put it all together, equal to win. You know what I mean? Equal to win against a team in the East that's favored to win the East. So our 0-5 start, I really, really think, like I said earlier, Rui coming back really settled us down, man, because we won. I think we're 2-1 since Rui got back. 2-1. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. We beat a quality team. We beat a real quality team. Like our first win. It's iffy what people say about the Timberwolves, but I think a lot of people don't think they're making the playoffs this year in the West. You know what I mean? So, but the East, the Nets, a formidable opponent. We handled our business on the road when we needed to. And I definitely like that, man. The last few seasons, though, we've been looking good in New York, man. We've been looking good in New York. I don't know. There's something about New York that the Wizards like, man. But I definitely like what I saw, man. We got to keep it up. Shout out again to Bill. Shout out again to Westbrook for the great leadership. Shout out to the whole team for just playing together, playing good, sound defense. Shout out to Coach Brooks for coaching them up. And I guess he's getting better with the rotations. There were players that didn't play tonight that were playing in previous nights. But I think he's just getting a better feel for the team and having Westbrook back. And speaking of that, I hope that this back-to-back, when we play back-to-back, that Westbrook doesn't sit the second game out throughout the whole season. I mean, I hope that's just like a beginning of the season thing, but as the season goes on, he plays. You know what I mean? Because we need him on the floor. He's Russell Westbrook. We need him on the floor. So I hope that's not a permanent thing, man. But again, man, we had a great night, great game. I'm definitely happy, man. I was kind of nervous when we started 0-5, man, but they're showing me that they're getting it together, man. So, again, big shout-out to the Wizards, man. Keep it up. Again, man, if you like the content, man, I would definitely really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, the Wizards Review, you know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe, you know what I mean? I definitely would appreciate it. You can follow me, King Ade DMV. You can follow me on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. And if you guys play 2K on the Xbox Series X, next gen, you can find me in the park. I'll be moving around in the park. You know what I mean? You might catch me on the park courts. You might catch me in the rack. You know what I mean? You don't know where you might see me at, man. But you'll catch me there, man. So just follow me, man. I'm going to keep it popping. You're going to see me every game. After the end of every game, man, we're going to chop it up, man. So again, man, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you supporting us, supporting the Wizards. And we're going to keep it going, all right? See you next game.